Good morning, guys. Welcome to New Year's Eve. We had a video yesterday. It poured rain the whole entire day. It was a gong show. Let me show you around though. It looks stunning out here now. It's like spring again. In fact, one of our chickens broke free. She's like, hey, it's just like summer out here. I'm gonna break free. So she broke free. I don't know how she's doing it, but yep. She's just roaming the land, trying to find some food. So I decided, or I was thinking, like, it's New Year's Eve. We're gonna have like a party tonight and we're gonna celebrate with our friends and family. But I was thinking, like, why don't we do a Q&A, like, and tell you guys what we have planned for the future? Wait, do I even know what I have planned for the future? I have an idea. We're gonna shoot a Q&A, answer some of you guys' questions. I asked you guys to send us questions. It's literally like spring outside right now. Sam spent the day getting a ton of supplies. He got all of our weekly grains and all of our shavings and all of our straw and everything that we need for a good holiday tomorrow to start the new year. I love when it feels like spring though, because it gives me the energy, or it gives me, like, it's so much easier to clean the barn when you're not wearing heavy snowsuits. So I've emptied the garbage, swept the barn, and got my trusted tripod. And we're gonna go inside and answer all your burning questions. I'm not sure if Gabby will show up because I just woke her up as I was walking out the door. And it takes her a long time. I'm talking a long time to get ready. Sophie's doing her nails, but hopefully I can get the whole group together for you guys. I found her some food. Okay, so I have wrangled my family together.
Oh, the dogs want to be here.
I think they're your family.
Dogs are so excited. They're like, yeah, ask me about the new year, Laura. Shoot my necklace, it's a thing. I took off my old necklace because she was so attached to it. But anyway, we're actually not really good at setting up a camera to do a Q&A because you can't ever get it close enough and get everybody in the shot. So I am probably just gonna hold the camera and we're gonna do a Q&A and we're gonna answer all your burning questions. I told Gabby that we're doing the Q&A and she said, okay. And then she got in the shower and I said, Gabby, are you in the shower? Because we're doing the Q&A. And she said, my hair is greasy. So we're starting without her. Hopefully she arrives. Because she has some good information, because there are a couple of good questions for her. If she doesn't show up, then I'll just answer them. Okay, so some of these questions are so good. We're just gonna get started. Jenny Barlow, I love her. She's been on our channel for a really long time. So kind. And she says, if you could pick anywhere in the world to move your farm to, where would you pick? And if you had to leave an animal behind, which one would you choose? So that's such a hard one, because there's two parts to leaving an animal behind. Is it an animal that drives you the most crazy and is the hardest to work with? Or is it an animal that just wouldn't do well at the new place that you want to go? Some place that you would want to move our farm, another country we would want to move our farm to. Where would we want to go if we were going to move our farm?
Portugal.
Portugal.
Sophie's on a Portugal kick right now.
I would move to
Florida. Just say it. Florida. I want to go to Florida.
I don't know.
I just want to go to Florida for the winter. Aren't you thinking about Italy?
I was looking at Italy lately.
He's been looking at Italy. His dad is from Italy. His parents want to go back to Italy. So he's just been looking at real estate in Italy. But we are not planning to move to another country anytime soon. And if we did, I wouldn't ever want to just move there full time. I would want to just go for the winter because I hate winter. And I definitely want to go to Florida.
It's spring. Worse.
In Florida?
I hate mine's worse. I hate spring.
So, and the other part was, if we had to just choose one animal to leave behind, what would we leave? Would we leave a species, or would we leave
Chickens.
You leave the chickens? Yeah, chickens would be really hard to move to another place. So, and they'd be fine left behind with somebody to take care of them. What would you leave behind?
Probably everything. But the horses and the dogs. And the cats.
Yeah. But she said one thing.
No, one thing. I'll probably leave the pig.
You'd leave the pigs? I think, honestly,
One pig.
it'd be really difficult. We would never move to another country full time. So if we wanted to move our farm, we'd take our horses and our dogs and our cats with us, and then we'd leave the rest of our animals here, our farm animals, and we would have somebody come and care for them because we could never leave just one. But if we were gonna leave one animal because it drives you the most crazy ever, it would be this one. This one that just wants to climb on our lap and sit with us. I'm just joking though, we would never leave her, even though she is hard. I've said it before. I've seen so many posts where people are like, deaf dogs are just like every other dog. When you have a deficit and you can't hear, it changes you. It changes you. And she has, and it makes life harder. It's harder. And it can cope the same way a regular dog can. She can cope the way a regular dog can, but it's still different. It's still different. She knows sign language and she knows her routine, but she has an isolated kind of life. Like, she makes her own world happy for her. She takes toys to her crate. She sets up her crate the way that she wants it. It's a mess. You guys should see her crate. It is awful. But she has her own set of security. Like, it's different. When you can't hear or you can't see, the world is different. Will you teach Honey and Willow to drive and then show them? And would you show them in hand? And will you ever get one of those adorable Highland cows? What careers are Gabby and Sophie looking for? So that's a lot of questions. This is by Patented Bay, who also is amazing. I've been on her channel for years and years. I love her. She's so kind. So will you teach Penny and Willow to drive? Honey and Willow, sorry, our minis, our miniature horses. Will you teach them to drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to. We're just finding somebody who will teach us. We found a couple of people, but I haven't reached out to them. And I know where I could go. I just haven't had a connection to them yet. I haven't been able to reach out, but I'm putting it out into the universe. God, send us somebody who can teach us. We want to teach them. Would you show them in hand?
I've shown Willow.
We've shown Willow in hand. And yeah, she definitely wants to show Honey in hand. Honey's her baby. And would you ever get one of those adorable Highland cows? That is the dream. That is the plan. Not today, not tomorrow, but that is the plan. That's next on our list. And what careers are Gabby and Sophie looking at?
I want to be a trainer and a farrier.
She wants to be a trainer and a farrier. Sensational Tammy said, here's a couple. Do you still want an emu? I do still want an emu. I love birds. Birds are my thing. If you ever travel to the States, where would you go most? Florida.
Probably Florida.
I mean, they're all just coming with me, right? Is there someplace in the States that you'd like to go?
I like Arizona because I've been there before. And it was nice.
Yeah, so I've been a lot of places. I've been to New York, and I wouldn't want to go there. How old are your horses? Our horses are aging, you guys. Our horses are aging. So Penny is just about, well, tomorrow she'll be 18. And Stormy Boy, no, tomorrow Penny will be 19. Stormy Boy will be 18. Gracie will be 13. Gracie will be 13. Will be like 22. And Honey will be 3. And who did I miss? Lady will be 14. So we're like 23 down to 3. But most of our horses are aging. Which brings me to a question that I feel like I want to talk about. When we first started this channel, we had so many people saying like, don't buy horses, your kids are gonna outgrow them and then you're gonna be stuck with these horses. And that happened, like that happened to us and we knew it was probably gonna happen. And Sam and I have always wanted to have a farm. We've always wanted to have animals to take care of. And so we always knew that when it did happen that we would be here and they would be our animals. So Sophie's not quite done with the whole animal scene yet, and I, knock on wood, hope she's gonna be with me doing animals for a long time because that's a passion of hers. But even if she isn't, she has the right to do whatever she wants with her life. But our animals will just stay with us. They'll just be with us and they'll live their retirement out with us. And that's the way that we wanted it to happen. Like that's what we planned from the very beginning. So yeah, kids do outgrow horses or they stop being interested in them. And we sold Finn because Finn was a really gifted pony. He had a lot of potential and we wanted him to have a girl that could show him. And he's in a show home, a wonderful show home. All right, so how old is Sophie now?
15.
And what do you like about your new horse, Sophie?
Everything.
But what do you specifically like about her? What's one thing that you like about her? Let's all say one thing we like about her. One thing we don't like about her is, Sam?
She's just escape artist.
She's an escape artist, like so bad. So one thing I like about her is that she is so genuinely sweet, and she always is willing to try anything. She has issues, like Sylvie has to work through a lot of issues with her.
Hey, look at him.
Sylvie has to work through a lot of issues with her. She needs to learn to relax is the biggest one. So she's working through a lot. But what's your one favorite?
She actually wants to do stuff.
I know, and that's what I wanted in a horse. That's the one thing I said. I don't care what happens. I want a bigger draft horse, and we wanted a horse that was willing. Come sit down. I'm squishing beside me and...
Come on, Gabby.
Get in there.
You got
Jump
this.
in there.
Jump in, sister. Oh,
Herbie, go lay down. Go lay down.
oh, your hair smells so nice.
It looks
Go
cute,
lay down.
dark brown hair.
All right, so we got Gabby here now, and we're gonna finish this Q&A. So, how's Gabby's car? Somebody wants to know, how is your car, Gabby?
She's doing great.
She's doing great.
Doing really good. Took her for a drive yesterday.
Even, yeah, they went for a drive yesterday. Oh, look, we're all wearing black. Well, dark. I'm wearing burgundy.
Took her for a drive. And it goes so fast.
She's still loving that car? So, funny thing about Gabby and her car is that if we told her tomorrow we would buy her a brand new car, what kind would you get? The same one. She loves her car. Brianna Alger wants to know, why do you guys not seek extra other non-biased professional opinions? So I assume when she means extra other non-biased professional opinions, I'm assuming she means our trainers. When you have years of people sharing their concerns, genuinely would like to know why you only stick with the first opinions you've heard. So I think that's a big misconception. We have a huge group of people that support us in our horse journey. We have a chiropractor who is a vet. We have a massage therapist. We have trainers. We have vets. We have two horse vets. And then we have a huge community of people, not just two trainers. There are so many people that we talk to and that we take advice from and seek non-biased professional opinions from. We don't just believe everything that people tell us. A lot of times we only share with you certain things. We don't share everything with you, and unfortunately it's just the name of the game, and I see how it can be confusing. I honestly don't know why people think we only take advice from our trainers. There's so much miscommunication, there's so much misinformation on YouTube and on social media that so many questions like this, I get questions like this all the time, and they don't even make sense to me, because we do have a huge group of people that support us in our animal journey. So we do is what I want to say. We don't share a lot of it with you guys. I don't film like our vets and all those extra people anymore. I've decided, long ago I decided that it's not fair to put people in our videos because people like to change the narrative and make up a narrative for everyone. So I don't want to do that to other people. So we choose not to put other people in our videos. We show so much less. But genuinely, we don't just stick with the first opinions that we've heard. And if somebody posts a comment and it is genuine and it matches our values, then I definitely, and it's something that I don't know about, I always look into it. I don't talk about it, I don't share it with you, but I appreciate it, and I always look into things. There are so many things that go on behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. Like, so many times we get our animals checked out and vetted so much more than most people ever do, to the point where we've had our vet be upset with us for calling them for nothing. Gabby, are you going to college?
Yeah.
So Gabby is going to go to college. She is definitely going to college. She's a smarty. Is Gabby okay? I haven't seen her without headphones for quite some time. Are you okay, Gabby?
Yeah.
So the reason that Gabby wears headphones, oh, she just washed her hair. She has no headphones. First time in a long time. Gabby is really sensitive to noise, especially my voice, because I'm always talking really loud for the camera, and it bothers her, and so she wears headphones for noise. But she does listen to music, but for the most part she uses them to filter noise. She got special new ones for Christmas that she showed in our Christmas haul video. Somebody said, is Gabby, do you ride anymore?
No, not currently.
She doesn't really ride right now. She has ridden Lady a little bit and she's ridden Storm a little bit, but she's not riding a lot right now. She really doesn't have a horse that she's able to ride the way she would ride. And she's busy, so she doesn't want to take on the care of another horse until she's able to do that. She's preparing for post-secondary education. All right, so Donna Lee asked this one, and she is, I don't recognize her name, but she is honestly the sweetest lady. She says, is Sam gonna get his other knee done, and has he finally gotten full range of motion in the first one? Molly needs to be in the video.
No full range of motion because my knees were so bad for so long that I'll never get full range of motion in it. And I'm not gonna get my other one done.
Or is that up in the air?
It's still kind of up in the air, but I'm leaning more to not getting it done yet.
So he doesn't want to get the other one done because it hurt. It was painful, right?
Yeah.
Does your family want you to get the other one done?
I don't know.
So it's up in the air because we want him to get it done. He just doesn't want to do it because it hurt when he had it done. Right? No pain, no gain. But she also goes on to say that she loves Sam's personality, and she says that I'm a lucky lady. And he, of course, is lucky too. But yeah, I agree. I'm lucky, super lucky, and I love that you see that in him and that you said that, and I appreciate it. Okay, and I think this is the last one. Okay, so this is the last question, and then we're all gonna say where we see ourselves in the next year, or what we hope will happen in the next year, or if we have any goals in the next year. Someone asked, whatever happened to Fiona? She was a great instructor. So Fiona is my friend, and she will always be my friend. I love her, we love her. She is a friend of ours, a fellow farmer of ours, and I have so much respect for her and so much love for her in my heart, and I hope she will always be my friend. All right, so now we're just gonna quickly say where we see ourselves or what goals we have for ourselves in the next year. And we're gonna go with Sophie first.
Wait, what? Why me? Go lay down.
Look at what we're looking at, you guys. You guys see it? All the dogs. This is what it looks like in here right now. Everybody wants to just be right on top of us.
I want to shadow a coach this summer.
Sophie has plans to shadow a coach this summer and start learning about being a coach.
I want to finish my levels.
So she's going to finish her Equine Canada levels. And is there anything that you want to do with your horse?
I want to do a higher level of show with my horse, but we're not ready for that yet.
Yeah, Lady is going to take a lot of work, a lot of time. She's still right at the very beginning of her journey becoming a hunter. Gabby, do you have any goals for this summer? Or this year?
I'm excited about graduating this year.
Yep, Gabby's going to graduate this summer. It'll be so exciting. Sam, what about you? What kind of goals do you have for this year?
Get healthy, and what else is my goal? Do more around the farm.
Yeah.
Get more done.
Yeah, so we have a lot of plans for around the farm, but I keep dreaming of our forever farm, I keep dreaming of another farm, a farm that needs love and attention and something that really speaks to my soul. I keep dreaming that we're gonna move there. I don't know when it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be any time now. So if we find a farm that is my dream farm, then rest assured we will be moving there. I want to add to our animals this year. It's really nice in the winter when we don't have a ton of animals. Like the level that we have right now, I think is perfect for this farm. I wouldn't want to get any more other than, I'd like to get a emu, but not at this house. And I want to get a baby Highland cow, a couple of them, a couple of emus, a couple of Highland baby cows as pets, and not at this farm. Do you want a baby cow, Sam?
I want a couple of regular cows.
Yeah, Sam wants a couple of regular cows. I would love to have a dairy cow and do milk, but I'm happy with the goat's milk. I thought about adding a couple of does this year, more does to have more babies. I thought about it for a long time. I really like how many goats we have right now. It's not overwhelming. And then I thought, like, if we get baby girls this year, then we're gonna want to keep them. So we decided not to get any more goats for this season. I don't want to be overburdened. I'm happy with what we have now. It's just the right amount of work. So those are basically my goals. So I don't think we're gonna add any more animals other than like we'll buy a few more turkeys and stuff like that. Things that we're not really broadening our skill level, like with emus and cows and having a huge learning curve. Did that the last couple of years. We got goats and we got turkeys, and so I don't really want to do that this coming year. I just want to expand a little more on what we have. Like I said, I will probably keep some doelings from when our goats have babies and probably get a couple more turkeys. I don't even think we need any more chickens, do you? Yeah, I think we're set with animals at this farm, but my big goal is to move this year. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year. I keep dreaming of this farm, and when I dream it is in my heart and in my soul, and I wanna be there. So I know God is showing it to me, and that we are gonna move one more time before we are finished to another different farm, and I'm really excited about that. I don't know if it'll happen this year, so if it doesn't, I want to just keep with the status quo, work around the farm this winter, and having Lady, she has destroyed so many things. She is a destroyer of everything. She breaks out of her stall, she just destroys everything. So we have lots to fix in the spring, and we wanna work on the ground, like work on the soil and the pasture a little bit. We wanna redo some stuff in our barn. There's a lot of work to be done here, and so that's where we see ourselves this summer. Would you say that's pretty much what you said too? All right, that is it for today's video. I have one question for you before we end. What are your plans and your dreams for this next coming year, 2025? Do you have show plans? Do you have plans to get a horse? Do you have moving plans, travel plans, work-related plans? Like, what are your goals for the next year? Sometimes it helps to write them down and post them someplace so that just kind of cement them into your head so that you stay focused. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't you know